compliance, then yeah, I don't see we have a choice. I don't think there's an option other than to suspend the license right now.
Yeah, and if next week or 2 weeks from now, the board sees full compliance and he petitions again for a special use permit, the board can take that under advisement and maybe reconsider. We're not trying to shut him out of business forever.
Right, yeah, I just want him to get cleaned up and
Once and for all.
get back to prescribed business practices.
Now, would you like the code enforcement to bring back a report for the next board meeting with an update on where the property is at, and then you vote to, then you vote to renew it? Because right now, it says right in there, it's automatically rescinded. How does, I mean, because I don't think I have the authority to go down there and check on it and say, oh, you're good. I think that has to take board action.
I think Chief, I think you would have to come back to the board and make a presentation, I think, to petition for a new special use permit. And then it'll be up to the board to decide whether or not it's to be issued.
Well, we will go down and inform him of the board's action tomorrow and kind of give him the parameters of that and what's expected of him as business owner. One, to be in compliance, and then come in front of the board and explain what the business plan is, if you will.
So right now, we have a motion and a second to revoke Chuck's Auto Sales special use permit immediately. And any other questions or comments from the board before the board votes? Okay, Madam Clerk, would you please call roll? And remember, an aye vote is to revoke his license, a no vote is not to.
Trustee Harn,
I vote aye until he's in compliance, and then he'll have my vote to give him his license back.
Trustee Carter,
No.
Trustee Fuller,
Aye.
Trustee Cumming,
Aye, and I'm like Trustee Harn. I hope it's a short-term revocation. I really do. 'Cause I want Chuck to succeed in the Heights, but, I think it just has to play by the rules that we set forth, as we all do.
Yeah, I think that we just have to show that we mean business on it, and I think then I believe that he will come into compliance. Okay, thank you. By a vote of 3-1, the board has approved the revocation of the special use permit for Chuck's Auto Sales, effective immediately, Chief, and I guess pay a visit to Chuck tomorrow. And
Right, I think, Administrator, if you could write something to him, basically outlining the board's action, and we can go down with code and deliver that to him and explain when he needs to come here and, confront the board.
yeah. All right, thank you very much. We'll move on now to board authorization to donate $500 to Peoria Heights Leadership Academy, and that will be presented by Trustee Carter.
Thank you. Okay, so there's nothing in here.
Discussed it at departmental, it's just a verbal.
Are you going to read it, Matt?
Let's see, do we just need a voice motion, a second to authorize the donation of $500 to Peoria Heights Leadership School Academy, as it was discussed at the departmental meeting last week, I believe?
Yeah, Roger Larson came
Yes.
and discussed it with us, and they have put a lot of time and effort into leadership activities for the students here at Peoria Heights High School. I think it's something out of the ordinary and kind of interesting. So they have a certain amount of dollars that they want to raise in order to do the things they want to do, including a banquet for all those involved. So at this time, I need a motion from the board to donate $500 to the Peoria Heights High School Leadership Academy.
Make a motion.
Have a motion from Trustee Carter.
Second.
Trustee Cummings got it.
Okay.
I defer to Trustee Fuller.
Second by Trustee Cumming. Any questions or comments from the board before the board votes?
Have we heard whether Richwoods Township is putting $500 in to match our
I
donation to it?
don't think we got that information,
Okay,
Trustee
all right.
Harn, unfortunately.
Since it was their baby.
Yeah, maybe we'll find that out.
I think our donation is the in-kind lecture by Mayor Allen, valued at least $100,000. Is that, should we put that on there instead?
It'll take a long time to get to that value. Okay, any other questions or comments from the board? Okay, once again, it's for board approval to donate $500 to the Peoria Heights High School Leadership Academy. Madam Clerk, would you please call roll?
Trustee Harn.
Aye.
Trustee Carter.
Aye.
Trustee Fuller.
Aye.
Trustee Cumming.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. By a vote of 4-0, the board has approved the donation of $500 to the Peoria Heights High School Leadership Academy. Excuse me. Next up is has to do with a approval up to a certain dollar amount for the purchase of the bike rack systems for the Central Business District here in the Heights, and that will be presented by Trustee Carter.
Thank you. Okay, so we're just approving a dollar amount, so when we do get the bids in, then we can go from there. Is that right?
Yeah, it's an up to amount.
Yes, correct.
Okay, because I'm trying to get another bid in, but it's just too soon from the departmental meeting to get it now, so I'm not making a motion to purchase any bike racks. It's just a dollar amount for right now.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, can you make that motion then, Trustee Carter?
yes.
Okay, got a motion from Trustee Carter,
Second.
second from Trustee Harn. Are there any questions or comments from the board before the board votes? Okay, once again, it's for board approval, authorization to spend up to $5,000 on the purchase of a bike rack system in Central Business District here in the Heights, once we receive all the bids that we hope to receive. Madam Clerk, would you please call roll?
Trustee Harn.
Aye.
Trustee Carter.
Aye.
Trustee Fuller.
Aye.
Trustee Cumming.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. By a vote of 4-0, the board has approved the spending limit of $5,000 on the purchase of the bike rack systems as outlined by Trustee Carter. Last order of new business tonight is the adoption of a village-wide purchase policy. Trustee Riker could not be here tonight. Mr. Administrator, do you have special information for us?
Mr. Mayor, I know you're excited about this.
Yes.
You're a big proponent of this. Well, this just kind of, I guess, puts in policy form, kind of our past practices in terms of what department heads can purchase, what needs board approval, and what needs to be bid, and what needs to be more formally bid with a bid opening and the requirements we have for those bidders. So this is something we can do by a motion in a second. There's no ordinance or anything to go with it.
That was quick and painless. Need a motion for approval, please?
I make a motion, we approve the Peoria Heights purchase policy.
Have a motion from Trustee Harn,
Second.
second from Trustee Cumming. Any questions or comments from the board before the board votes? All right, once again, this is for board approval of the adoption of the village-wide purchase policy as outlined by Administrator Fick. Madam Clerk, would you please call roll?
Trustee Harn.
Aye.
Trustee Carter.
Aye.
Trustee Fuller.
Aye.
Trustee Cumming.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. By a vote of 4-0, the board has approved the adoption of the village-wide purchase policy. Next up, the payment of the bills, and those will be read by our
It's all right.
village clerk, Shawna Musselman. I wanted to say village administrator, but I'm
No.
sorry. I'm getting to that age.
Okay. It was probably because Matt was clerk last time.
Oh, okay, thank you.
There you go.
You're
Okay.
right, that's it.
All right, this represents the village expenditures as approved at the departmental committee meeting on August 27th, 2014. The general fund expenditures are $313,664.75. The MFT expenditures are $25,649.42, for total village expenditures of $314.17. And the waterworks expenditures from the same meeting are $53,853.39.
Are there any questions regarding bills as read?
I move that we approve payment of the bills as submitted.
Have a motion from Trustee Cumming,
Second.
second from Trustee Harn. Madam Clerk, would you please call roll?
Trustee Harn.
Aye.
Trustee Carter.
Aye.
Trustee Fuller.
Aye.
Trustee Cumming.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. By a vote of 4-0, the board has approved the payment of the bills as read. Our next departmental committee meeting will be held Tuesday, September 23rd at 6:30 p.m., and the next Board of Trustees meeting will be held Tuesday, September 16th at 6:30 p.m. Is there any other business to come before the board this evening?
I move that we adjourn.
Have a motion from Trustee Cumming,
Second.
second from Trustee Carter. All those in favor of adjourning the meeting at this time, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, please say no. Thank you, the ayes have it. Meeting is now adjourned, and we thank everyone for attending.